Ladies and gentlemen, let's do a commentary card. What I think is the best possible way on all of YouTube to improve in Destiny 2's Trials of Osiris. It's not easy to focus in Trials while also trying to break down live, but I think it's really beneficial for new players, returning players, veteran players to just get inside the mind of somebody who has a crazy amount of flawless runs to understand how it is I play. 4,469. So let's talk about what my build is and why I'm using it. I'm using the balance of power on Hunter. It's a boot. When I dodge, I create a nice threaded specter that will sit there. It's a clone. If you shoot at it, it will shoot off threadlings if you kill it. And the best part about it is you're hidden off radar when you're in a radius of your threaded specter. You'll see a little perk on the bottom left that says hidden. We'll end up talking about that throughout the card and how I'm using that to my advantage. We're using the prismatic subclass, swarm and smoke grenades, threaded specter, Silas Executioner. If somebody gets hit by a smoke or grenade and I kill them, I'll go invis and get to see through walls, which I can use to my advantage as well. Let's go get into the gameplay. We've got the close range, we got the mid to long range, double primary. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Let's get into the gameplay. Let's start breaking down what we're doing and why. It's not always easy, but we'll try our best. Ew, duos. Okay, so this duo is going to toss, and the other duo is very good. We got a 1939 power in game one. This dude's going to basically not be able to deal damage and just die to everything. So this is a really rough game one. Tip number one might sound simple. When you're running into an area, look at your radar. See if there's people there. If there are, use your closer range weapon. My SMG is my close range weapon, so that is out and ready. I've kind of got all my abilities ready to go just in case as well. Looking at radar, there's nobody really that close yet, so I'm just gonna try to figure out who's alone. I'm gonna pull out the long range weapon because no one's that close. We got him super weak. We'll see if we can finish it with that grenade. Oof, that dust field is gonna be tough for me to get away from. Okay, I want to try to stop the res if I can. My nade is doing that. And the other guy died to my clone or something. I got lucky. I'll take it. When you're playing Trials, revives are the most important thing to focus on. I knew I had a revive down in that area, so I wanted to try while getting my health back to position myself in a place where I could see that res. The goal was not to farm it. I wanted to stop it. All right, on radar, there's at least one here, maybe two. Looks, this guy is alone, so I can isolate him. This clone's gonna kill him. Oh, they're both here. So I'm gonna hide in the corner and hope I can survive. That's all I can do. And now that I've got my health back, I can re-challenge. Let's go, baby. Revives, super important in Trials. Number one tip for getting better at Trials is focus revives. That can mean keeping revives down if you kill someone on the enemy team. It can mean getting revives up if your teammates go down. Finding any way to keep them, the enemies, down, or find ways to wiggle around and get your teammates up, super helpful. I'm gonna go for a different play from a different angle. Red Death is good for range. Not if you hit a pillar, though. Oh, good job, Speed. So my teammate's in a fight. I wanted to go support him while I could. I just want to try to get my health back here. So I'm gonna use all of my abilities to protect myself. Teammate did a good job in noticing I was weak, and he took over the fight, which was great. As soon as I saw that dude in there getting in a fight, it was my job to help. Because that guy in the middle that was shooting my teammate, he wasn't looking at me. That meant I had a free opportunity to deal some damage to the guy in the middle, just helping my teammate without having any risk of getting shot back. So even if I was weak, I would have made that play. All right, heavy ammo round. So if we can try to control this area, that'd be ideal. Didn't hit the smoke, so not going to play overly aggressive. This guy's above me. I'm going for him. Okay, last guy on left. We're in a 2v1. I'm just going to shoot him a bunch and hope my dude can shoot him. And while the last guy is so distracted, I'll get the revive. A lot of people would have pushed that there and gotten really aggressive and gone after the guy who was weak. But I had a teammate who was on him, and he should have killed him. So what made more sense to me was let the teammate probably get the kill. And if for some reason he fails to, I'll go get the revive, which is sitting right next to me. That way either he gets the kill, or if not, we're still 3v1. All right. I've got my grenade, I've got my dodge. It's important to kind of just look at your abilities and what you have going into a fight. Oh yeah, oh man, I'm using this like I'm using Worm Husk. I haven't really started focusing. Ooh, I've got Transcendence. Go grenade. I haven't really been focusing on the balance of power, which is my bad. I've been treating it like it's Worm Husk. I think that guy's giving up. All right, well, game one. Solid one. We did a pretty good job. I gotta remember that I'm using this. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't forget. I forgot. I literally forgot. I'm used to using Worm Husk which is an exotic where when you dodge, you get your health back. So I'm used to just using dodge to kind of escape situations. This is not meant to be used like that. This is meant to be used in a way where you kind of lock down an area, throw this on an area in their radar that will keep you hidden, keep them confused and distracted by the radar ping. So although we went 13-0, I did not use my exotic the way I should have. So we'll try to remember to do that more in next game. Okay, I'm going to try to remember to use my boots a little bit better this time. So watch this. I'm going to dodge right in this corner. That is going to stay on their radar. Look at the perk that says hidden. They don't see me on radar right now. Is that a smoke? That's a clone up there. It still says hidden. So they don't see me on radar, but they just blew up my clone. So now they do. And I am burning, so I'm playing slow. There's no reason to push while I'm this weak. Just kind of, I got to figure out where to go. We're not going to cap with all three of them alive, so that's not the goal.
Only one enemy is left.
The goal is just to figure out a position to go. Patience, baby. I was kind of not sure what to do. So I was staying near the middle of the map where the zone was, and I was kind of focused on one of them making a mistake. Who's going to push me and put themselves in a bad spot? Who's going to separate from the crowd and give me a chance to get a kill? So I just kind of waited around for the right moment. Sometimes I try to push and find the right moment, and sometimes I'm more slow. Like right now, I'm pushing. I'm going to find this moment.
Only one enemy is left.
My two teammates got a kill, so we're chilling. By the way, reason I didn't push in right there, he might have had a shotgun. If I stay back where I was and wait for him to land, I can't die there unless he has like a fusion or something. But if I just run in there like, oh my God, he's kind of weak. Let me try to kill him. And he has a shotgun. I put myself in a position where I can just instantly die. So that's why I was kind of staying back and waiting. We'll take that. There's one guy fighting my teammate. I want to go get involved right away. My teammates are killing it this game. Big tip. If you are near a fight, go get involved. Your involvement in the fight won't be a bad thing. You're going to either help shoot the guy who your teammate's fighting, or you're going to take the enemy's attention and they're going to start shooting you and you're going to save your teammate's life. If you're near a fight, you want to try to get involved however you can. Oof, ripped my aim. Okay, two in the middle, so I'm recognizing that and dodging out. I'm hidden on radar. That's not where I meant to put that nade, but that's okay. I can't see. I don't know if this is an enemy or not. I literally have no idea because of the smoke. And there's the enemy.
1 minute left, my friend.
Good smoke. I'm really not doing a good job of using the balance of power well right now. I'm still really using my dodge like a wormhouse dodge. The reason I disengaged there, by the way, if you challenge a 2v1 and they're all full health and looking at you, you probably don't want to stay engaged. It's important to always be near cover. Just in case you get yourself into a bad spot, you need to get out of there. Like right now, using my dodge, using this wall to kind of hide me. Using this wall to get out because there's two enemies still there. Okay, there's a res though. I want to keep it down.
Only one enemy is left.
So we're just kind of playing guard and letting my teammates push up. No reason for me to run in there. Let him get a revive. Pay attention to where he goes. We're just playing defense. Boom. By the way, the reason I just melted that guy so fast is because of this perk. We were dealing just little bits of damage for long enough. We got Chaos Reshaped ×2. So I dealt 29 to the head. But yeah, you'll notice when I play, I'm always near cover. I'm always trying to have some opportunity to get behind cover if things get bad. Whether it's accidentally running into a 2v1 and being like, oh crap, I don't want to be in this fight, needing to get away. Whether it's I start losing a battle, I miss some shots, they hit theirs, and I'm like, oh crap, gotta get away. Having sort of like an escape plan in your head at all times is important. All right, I gotta remind myself, I am using the boots, the dodge boots. Stop treating it like worm husk. I'm gonna actually go out, although my teammates are too. Get an angle out here. See if I can find someone to isolate. Okay, this grenade should cook this guy in the corner. Boom. Okay, not enough range there, so I'm gonna get out. They killed my clone. I've got a smoke. I can stop the res if someone goes for it.
1 minute left, my friend.
Cool. Good job to my teammate getting the kill over here. So that there was me paying attention to my arsenal. Because I had a smoke, I wasn't worried about that guy going into the corner and getting the revive. If he did position himself there, I put a smoke right there. It stops the revive. I'm going to kill him. If I did not have a smoke, I probably would have been more aggressive at getting into that area so he couldn't have gotten into the corner. All right, smoke there. I don't know if I'll be able to push up on this. I can't. There's too many radar pings. I think I would have gotten shot from the left if I tried. And again, I don't just want to chase him. Oh, come on. Somebody else shoot him. Thank you. Picking up an orb will make me radiant. Good team shots. I don't like chasing people into spawns. You risk getting shotgunned. You risk them rotating around you. And now you're in the back of the map not helping. So I felt like staying with my teammates and trying to stop that revive from happening made more sense. All right, let's see if we can get into the middle this time and use my boots. Okay, we can. So we're going to put a dodge clone here. I am off radar. Look at the hidden perk. I am still off radar. I don't know how far I can go. I'm not off radar anymore. But I'm able to challenge over there, and they had no idea. See if I can help my teammate. I will get shot in the back, but it's worth it. Because I knew I'd be able to get away. He might go for the res. But we can probably... Oh, my dude's... Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. They're capping the zone. There's one on the right. I gotta push him. I don't think we have the time, but we're gonna try. Sometimes things just go your way. I had to try. They were capping the zone. The guy pushing me made it so I had to go for him first. Because if I ignored him, he would have just been all over me. So I had to try to kill him first. Using that cover prevented me from getting shot by that guy. Nice. So that was a good example of how using natural cover on the map can allow you to sort of get into good positioned fights. I'll explain that more in a sec. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to survive this. They have heavy. I don't think I'm surviving this. So although I was in a 2v1 there, friends, I made it 2 1v1s. You can use positioning on the map to give yourself 1v1s even while down a player. Let's say I'm in a 1v2, and there's a guy in the zone, there's a guy here. I can sit here. The guy in the zone can't shoot me, but I can 1v1 this guy. If I stand here, that guy can get an angle on me, and this guy can shoot me. So using cover can be really useful to winning fights you normally wouldn't win. All right, last guy, 3v1. Definitely want to play my life. And then aggressively push anyway, despite what I just said. So there was an example of me not listening to myself. That guy's lagging, dude. The right play there, while I was one shot, would have been to not move. Let my teammates fight him and don't move. I had a little bit too much confidence that my teammates were about to move and they just didn't. Oops. Goodness. So the goal is to get my health back, using this thing to do it. Natural cover, baby. Saw my teammates were in a fight, figured I'd try to help. I'm going for the revive while that guy's weak. I'm going to keep aiming in case he shows up, and he does. And we got the revive, too. Remember, focus on revives and trials, dudes. I know that guy was weak, and a lot of people would see red and just sprint forward. But why? I've got a revive near me. Take advantage of him being weak so that you can do something productive. Running straight at him is not necessarily productive. He might get away and get his health back. But getting a revive is. You now have one extra player on your team. Hey, friends, for no great reason, I'm swapping a BXR instead of Red Death. I feel like I'm missing a lot of shots of Red Death. I'm just going to change up which kind of mid to long range pulse I use. Perpetual motion and kill clip on the BXR. So if I do manage to get a kill, I can reload and I can go crazy with damage on the next kill. We got a Spectral Blade on our team. Huh? What are you doing? You will never get that super, dude. Okay. I'm paying attention to radar. I realize that any fight I'm going to get in is going to be a rangy fight. So we have the BXR out. There's kill clip going crazy for us. Nice, let's go, dudes. Good teams. You get what I mean there, though? By looking at radar, I've had people push this and have an SMG in their hand. Or have a sidearm in their hand. And then they can't deal the appropriate damage. So I kind of swap it around weapons, trying to figure out what the range of the fight's going to be. And although I have kill clip, I have no health. So I've got to just get my health back. I'm going to try to make sure he doesn't get this revive. Okay, so we got both of these guys tagged up. They're on the zone, but we don't have to panic. This grenade's going to help a lot. Probably make him move. Yeah, last guy's going for the res probably. No, he's not. That guy threw by not getting the res. While we were over here fighting the guy off the zone, he should have gone up and gotten the free revive. for sure. Jake just found this Twitch channel and I'm enjoying your commentary. Smudge, thanks for coming to Twitch. The #1 way to support me is by making a Twitch account like Smudge did. It's free, and come into the live stream. Hang out in the live stream with us, friends. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap around, see if I can get some damage. Sneaky damage. We're not using our boots at all. God, the BXR with kill clip is nasty. I want to use my boots. I'm having a hard time making the balance of power as nasty as I expect it to be. It's all about locking down positioning with the balance of power. Like going to the zone and dodging and making them come to me is how I will make this exotic go huge for me. All right, so boom. That thing in that corner means they won't know that I'm over here. They literally don't know I'm here right now. Anybody wondering why I'm going invis there? I'm landing so many headshots in a row that I'm proccing Facet of Solitude. That severs the enemy. That's a debuff. Killing a debuffed enemy grants you Silas Executioner, which makes you invis and allows you to see through walls for a bit. So that's what's happening there. Okay, they threw a good nade too, so I'm just getting ready to cover. Because we got both of them abilitied right now. I'm going to push the smoke guy. And the reason I jumped way above him is just in case he had a shotgun. So I knew that I had a big advantage on this fight here. The only way I won't is if I walk right up to him and give him a chance to shotgun me. So the goal was to find an angle on him while remaining somewhat distanced from him. So that's why I got on the box and jumped up. Jake, I'm playing you right now. Hi, Uncle Rico. You're with me. Let's win the game. I'm going outside, trying to check out radar. No good reason to go inside or outside necessarily. Oh, we almost team shot him. Okay, I'm a little weak. I'm gonna get a nade in here. I'm gonna start pushing. I'm even gonna make a clone and just see what we can do. I was hoping that would damage him.
1 minute left.
So we are on the zone, and we've got full control. I'm not gonna extend. We got a revive. We've got a clone here to protect us. We're on the zone. This is a 3v1. If he gets the res like he should. And again, I think a lot of people in Trials, they see red. They think, oh my god, this guy's weak. I need to run right at him. But remember the point of the game. You're trying to win. If you are on the zone with a revive next to you, and there's one player on the enemy team, there's no way that player beats you if you just play patient and slow. If you all freak out and start panicking and start running around, you open opportunities for them. They might get revives. They might flip positions with you. They might pick one of you with a shotgun. And all of a sudden, you're in a bad spot now. All right, got that guy weak. Our dude got a pick. So I'm going to try to figure out where that guy died so I can help keep it down. And now we see it. Once there is a revive down in the game, it is now your goal to keep it down. So while it was 3v3 there, I just kind of kept doing my own thing. But as soon as I heard someone die, immediately my goal changed. My goal is now figure out where that res is so I can help keep it down. And vice versa. If one of my teammates died, the goal would have shifted again. Now I got to find 1v1s to try to even out the score. If one of my teammates goes down. All right, we're going to put a clone in this corner. And we're actually going to put it on the zone. Oh, his health. Okay, I'm dead. Good angle. There is a clone on the zone. They might run into it and make some crazy things happen.
1 minute left, my friend.
You never know. Clone's still there. It's not looking good, though. That was a very good angle from them. They did a good job there. We got the guy one shot, but I was looking at radar and noticed that there were 2 other people nearby. So by overextending for that guy I had weak, I would have just died. So I figured my best bet was just take cover. But there's a little eeny window that he was shooting me from down there. All 3 of them varied together on that last round, and it worked. So they'll probably do it again. I'm going to go see if I can find us this big. I should be able to, unless he has a Titan wall. Shoot, dude. Okay, I got kill clip. I got to rotate out before they all show up. They're going to go for heavy, too.
1 minute left.
Okay, let's see if we can stop the res. Nope. Oh my god. We're so weak, but they are so tagged up too. This is really difficult. And they're getting the heavy. Okay. So this is screwed. They're on the zone. We had them weak, but we were so weak we couldn't do anything. This round basically a wipe. But we'll get a little extra super damage and stay away from the freaking machine gun. We have Transcendence in a 2v2 or a 2-2 game right now, which doesn't really do much, but you deal a little extra damage and you get some abilities and stuff. All right, so I'm going to put this clone here to help confuse them a little bit. Gonna pop this. The best thing about Transcendence is everybody panics. Everybody acts like you're popping a super when you're really not. Everybody just freaking runs away. It's like, dude, I deal a little bit extra damage, like 5%. Have you noticed the origin trait with the SMG? Yes. Collective purpose. When I'm near teammates, I get bonus range. It's pretty good. I like that my teammates have low cooldown supers. Good idea in Trials to put low cooldown supers on so you actually have a chance of getting it. Okay, let's go take cover while these grenades chase me and while I'm burning. They were burning from a smoke as well, which is nice to know. Okay, once I saw how many people were there, I disengaged. Always be ready to get out of a fight if it's a bad fight. That was a good fight. I was beating him, so I committed. We have kill clips, so we committed. Boom. I have my super. Notice how I jumped down because somebody was smoked, thinking I might be in a good spot, and then realized immediately, this is very much not a good spot, and I got the hell out of there. Always be ready to disengage if it's a bad spot. Okay, I've used this super in Trials like one time, so we'll see how this goes. The idea with this super is you just want to get a line of sight on somebody, and then you pop it. Like this. Wow, he actually avoided that? That didn't work very well, but we did get a kill, and we made the teammates we made them run around like crazy. We should be able to stop this res. Cool. Wasn't a good super, but it kind of worked. Uncle Rico, no! And we still have bonus damage from our Chaos Reshaped perk. From being in all those fights. We went kind of crazy that game. Rat King would go nuts with these pants for invis. You don't need invis. That's the thing about these pants. You are hidden if you are anywhere within the radius of it. So you don't need to be invis. Invis is like almost a wasted perk. Is that 3 Titans over there? Oh, good golly. We do have a duo over there. We'll see what happens. Sniper up top. Okay, I'm already noting they're going crazy. I'm just going to throw a bunch of abilities and try to survive. And it worked. Sniper up top made me rush forward. Then I saw 2 dudes running at me, one with a shotgun, so it's full send panic time. Dodge, grenades, jump the hell out, and just try to get some distance from them. My teammates were luckily there, which helped me a lot. And I'm going to note, there was a sniper. So I'm aware now that like some of these longer lanes, there might be somebody trying to snipe me. So being near cover is going to be important. Trying to find a good fight, but I'm struggling at the moment. So there's one on the right, one on the left. My teammate got sniped. We have kill clip, but we're too weak to take advantage of it for now. Tip for getting revives, friends. You can get revives like that from behind cover, so you don't have to risk getting shot while you res. But the second that you finish reviving them, you need to go and try to help protect them. If you revive a teammate, they are defenseless. They can't move for a second, but they can get shot. So goal 1 is to get them up. I stood behind cover. They weren't able to shoot me and stop the revive. But goal number 2 needs to be to try to keep them alive. Okay, radar's going crazy here, so that nade should help. Good luck. Oh, wow. I knew I could just play near my clone. It would probably help me. I realistically should not have swapped to my BR, but I thought I had less ammo in my mag than I did with the SMG. That was a good example of why the clone's so good, though. That dude was going to have a hard time fighting me with me right next to my clone. Because that guy's weak, but looking at radar, I know I would have run right into somebody's lane if I pushed him. My teammate jolted them, and I accidentally somehow got both kills. Cool. It wasn't really intentional. Okay, they do like to shotgun rush. I'm sliding in. No one on radar yet. I'm going to put a clone right here and mess with them a little bit, but I am now really weak. Smoke there so they can't jump over. Clone and teammates on right, making it difficult for them. Oh my god, dude. Clone got a kill. Teammate got a kill. SMG got a kill. Hard to really break down rounds like that and try to explain what I did, but Prismatic Hunter allows me to have a lot of things at my disposal. Smokes, swarm nades, clones, and trying to basically put abilities down when I'm in really vulnerable spots and use those to sort of block angles people could take. Because right there I was weak, and if anybody pushed from left, I'm dead. If anybody pushes from right, I'm dead. So a smoke on one side and a clone on another and a nade in another spot. And now if any of them do decide to push me, not only do I have the advantage of knowing where they are because my ability goes off, but they're probably weak as a result. So that was just me trying to figure out, how do I guard myself with all the different things in my arsenal and jump on whoever makes a mistake. That dude just swapped his super. I watched it go from Prismatic on my team to Void. Hopefully that nade kills him. It should, and now I can see through walls. So we're going to use my invis see-through wall power to go try to jump on someone who's not ready for it. And again, we're just trying to stay out of shotgun range here.
1 minute left, my friend.
Okay, I'm just going to go play near the zone. This is where the revives are. This is where my teammates are. Cool. When you're in a 3v1, the only real way you can screw it up is if you all just start running around doing random crap. It's really easy to be like, oh, we're 3v1. I want the kill. I want the kill. I want the kill. But then you're giving them a chance to isolate you, pick you, rotate around, maybe get revives. So it just makes sense to sometimes stay near the zone and stay near the reses and play defense to all that. Oh, God. Okay. I made a mistake. I ran right into him. But the good news is I had a teammate there. Bad news is he's running away from a free revive, which you should never do. It now might be too late. Nope, we're good. Put the smoke there because somebody's rushing with a shotgun, it looks like. This guy's in a bad spot. He's getting sucked in the corner. Am I getting hit from behind? Wow, that could not have gone better for him. If I knew that there was a guy pushing behind us, which I should have unscoped and looked at, so I'm going to say that's my bad. Stop having tunnel vision and realize there's a guy behind us. That is a free kill. I just jump out there and he's dead. I thought his teammate was still in that area, so I did not want to run out there and get shot in the back. But that was my mistake. Should have unscoped, taken a moment to kind of pay attention to the surroundings. I got kill clips, so I don't care that I'm weak. Okay, now I got to hide though. I just got ricochet. Okay. We should be able to stop the res if they go for it.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy.
I'm throwing that nade too far. Oh my God, imagine. I do not want fastball on. This is a mistake. I'm throwing the nade too far. All right, let's see if we can find some way to use my dodge clone. Because I have done a terrible job of doing that this game, or this card. I'm sad about it. Okay, we're just going to put this here. Everywhere we go around this will be off radar. Oh my God, they snaked the heavy. Notice how I'm still hidden though? Might be able to jump behind them. Nope. Not able to jump behind them. Okay, we're in a 1v3. My goal is to find 1v1s while in a 1v3. We found one of them. One's on the zone. I have time though. Once I get my health back, we're gonna try to challenge him. God, he's behind cover. Ugh. We have to just keep trying to freaking rush this guy while the other guy's behind us. That was going to be tough. I assumed the guy on the zone was going to be challenging. He was doing a smart thing and hiding behind cover. If I didn't get shot once by him, I think I would have been able to probably get that 1v1. Okay, if he pushes me, the clone's going to go off. We're hidden off radar right now. Oh, we're going to have everybody so weak. You got this. He's weak still. You got this. He can jump up for a free res. That's what he should do. He should go above. But he gets the kill with the grenade. Let's go, Pig. This is our worst game of the card. This is my worst card or game of the card. Which is good. We're proving it to be a challenge. I don't want to stay up there. Too likely I get double or triple teamed. I would love to find a 1v1. I'm not going to ever get that kill because he's just peeking cover every time I shoot him. So let's try a new angle. There's the 1v1. This clone here will make them think I'm on the right, and he just used his slide to get over there and wasted it. That was perfect. He has another slide? How many of those freaking things does he have? That was the best use of the clone I've done so far. The reason that was good is because it allowed me to reposition into the middle, and they would have had no clue I was back there. They literally wasted an ability to try to get me, and it was a clone. Okay, we're about to have Prismatic if we can, or Transcendence if we can just get a little more damage, and there it is. Gonna throw this nade because I get a different nade when I pop. Throw that nade. Oh, he's in that. Almost.
1 minute left.
Make a clone. Throw another nade. He's out of that too. We have so many abilities though, and they have to figure out a way to come back and cap the zone. It's not going to be easy. How about that nade? While we just keep protecting the zone. What are you going to do? We're going to go to the lighthouse, baby. I think what the majority of today's flawless cards showed is how to use abilities and what's in your arsenal to protect yourself, to protect the zone. Although our last game was our worst game, we still did pretty well. And overall, a very, very smooth, flawless card. If you're watching on YouTube, come to Twitch. It's free to make an account. Come to the chat. Become a part of it. Even if you spend just a few minutes here. I'd love for you to come make a Twitch account and say hi.